Today, I'm going to be talking about one of the most popular cryptids in the world. Well, maybe just West Virginia. Today's cryptid is Mothman. He's pretty popular if you ask me, or if you ask anyone from West Virginia. I think a good place to start is how the myth actually began and what makes him so popular today. To do this, let's go back to November 15th, 1966. Two young couples from Point Pleasant, Dickie and Linda Maxwell, and Steve and Mary Millette, told the police they had seen a large white creature whose eyes glowed red, standing at the side of the road near the TNT area, the site of a former World War II munitions plant. Linda Scarberry described it as a slender, muscular man, about 7 feet tall with white wings, and said that she was unable to discern its face due to the hypnotic effect of its eyes. Distressed, the witnesses drove away at very high speeds and said that the creature flew after their car, making a screeching sound. It pursued them as far as Point Pleasant city limits. As you may have guessed, the word got out and actually made the local paper. And not just the local paper, it made the paper all across the United States. And not long after that these newspapers hit the community's hands, the residents around the Point Pleasant area of West Virginia started to report more sightings of this giant birdman. And it wasn't until a popular Batman TV series at the time had a killer moth in it, and it led the townsfolk to actually call this creature Mothman. Now, the county sheriff wasn't actually too convinced, and George Johnson actually went on to say that what these people might have been seeing was just a large heron. Despite what the sheriff said, it didn't stop people from believing what they saw and what their personal experiences were.
Hey fellow expeditionists, we're at Point Pleasant, West Virginia, home of
Mothman.
Secret's out. I am the Mothman.
Now, I don't know if you actually knew this, but this guy's not actually Mothman. But this just goes to show how much Mothman really means to people all around the world and people that even live there. Now, the video goes on to show a Mothman festival from 2022. So, from 1966, the Mothman myth is still going strong. You can even see the original Mothman statue built by Bob Roach in 2003 for the Mothman Museum. There's even all kinds of movies, books, and posters made for Mothman that, even if you don't believe in Mothman, he's still a pretty cool character. He even shows up in video games like Fallout 76. Now, what about the more scary and paranormal side of Mothman? The side that leaves people scarred for life.
What is this guy doing standing in the road? And she said when the headlights hit it, it turned and looked at him. And she said the wings were looked like angel's wings above its head, way above its head. And she said that's when the wings came out. And they said that's not a man.
Flew over top of her and she looked up and she said, when I seen them big red eyes, she said, we were out of there. Can't tell you what the rest of it looks like.
A lot of respectable business people, young kids, older people, elderly. But the people that I've talked to, they just said, we're afraid that people would laugh at us and, think that we were crazy. But, they said we know what we saw. And some of them said that it was a large bird of some sort. Others said it wasn't a bird.
About 1 year after the first sighting of Mothman, the bridge well known as the Silver Bridge that connects Point Pleasant and Ohio collapses. A lot of people believe that Mothman was sent to warn the people about the bridge collapsing in the future. Others believe that Mothman caused it himself. Whether it was poor engineering or Mothman that caused the bridge to collapse, killing 46 people, it was a tragic event nonetheless, and I feel sorry for all those that lost lives and lost family members. And although this event was very unfortunate, it led to better construction of bridges all across the world. So at least there was a silver lining. With that being said, that is all for my Mothman video. I'm sorry it may not be the best or the longest video, but this is my first cryptid video in the series, and I do look forward to making more videos about more cryptids and giving you guys more information. So, do you believe in Mothman? If you do, what do you think his intentions are? And let me know what cryptids you want me to make videos on in the future. Thanks for watching.